Yo, what is good, YouTube? Desert Fox here, coming at you with another Ash and Shadows Wargame Red Dragon deck build. I absolutely love this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and you're enjoying this beautiful Tuesday. Is the day I'm recording it. I don't know when I'm actually going to drop it, probably tomorrow. But we are going to drop a great deck build video for you guys. We're probably going to create the turkey deck, not in commemoration of Turkey Day, but in commemoration of the Baraktar TB2 that's being used in Ukraine. It is a Turkish-made drone that literally, according to all the reports, is like kicking the Russians' butt. Not a big fan of Mr. Putin, right, going on right now. We might do a Russian build sometime. But right now, today's highlight is going to be for El Turks, right? So let's see what they got straight out the gate, right? I haven't built a turkey deck before. I got this cool looking bad donkey tank right here. AP power, 24, standard range pretty much. Trophy system, active protection, nice, good armor, good speed, 65. That could be a good starting point. This one goes at 70. Looks like your leopard, 2A4 class, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty standard. I like another thing that's missed is firing rate, right? If it has a low firing rate, the follow-on shots to actually take out a target might be a little harder. But you got this leopard here, and what seems to be another leopard, like a cheaper version. So cool. So they're basically running leopards, and in like a domestically built tank. So nice. That's what I got as in regards to. I got a lot of infantry here. Look at this. It's gonna be a fun sorting that. What we got in vehicles? Ooh, they're running the patent. Wow, haven't seen that used in a minute, but they have it as a vehicle. Cornex rockets, that could be interesting. This mortar carrier here, 168 mortars. Nice. These are really good for smoke screens and bombarding infantry. And we've got this, I guess, infantry fighting vehicle. It doesn't carry infantry, so it's a standard vehicle. 25 millimeter. Yeah, nice. Right on. Let's see what they got as regards to helos. Ooh, that's fancy. 29, 75-meter range. Fire and forget. 25 killing power. That could get spicy, and they got 8 of them. So it's basically like a Hellfire. Nice. And they got some Super Cobras here. Okay, so they got some decent helicopters and a cheap Cobra. So basically for dropping bombs, rockets, really. Aircraft. Let's check that out. We've got a Block F-16A, Block 40, big bombs, 2 of them, 1,000-pounders, fire and forget. That sounds good. It also is an air superiority fighter. This could be a niche because you don't see that a lot. It has air superiority fighter missiles as well as 2 bombs, so it can get in there, and while it's fighting off fighters, it can just drop a bomb on something. Could be fun. Oh, you got some cluster bomb boys. Nice. Seed boys. For those who don't know, Seed is planes that actually target radar units and take them out with like longer range missiles. So they got this secret missile here, and they even got this fire and forget set. I mean, this is a long range bomb too, so that could be very helpful. Tank killer, it's got 4 of them. These Mavericks, right? And this guy is basically used for carpet bombing, and you can get like 5 of them. So that's gonna you got 2 cards of 5. So if you took the whole swing, you had 10 carpet bombing. Like, it could be very interesting. Let's see, support. We're just kind of seeing through the deck to see what we're gonna build, what we're gonna take. They have an MLRS, but it only has 2 rounds, so that could be. This is more like what you would want to take if you want to saturate an entire area. This is more what you want to take if you want to target like a single spot, maybe sniper command vehicle or another target of interest. Here we have the British, basically the British Rapier, anti-air. It's good for helicopters and airplanes. Not good, I'd say. 60% accuracy. Range is something to be desired. Look at the speed though, 35. So it's gonna be hard to press to keep up with the tanks, and it's got like no armor in the back or the top, which I guess makes sense. There's no armor in the back or top. So we're gonna keep it pushing. We've got a hawk. Okay, so they're working with something. Ugh, it's rough in the support column. Here's where your support's basically going to come from, man. Seriously, and you only get one of them. So, oh my goodness, helos are gonna wreak havoc with these guys. You got 8 stingers, and basically it's a flak panzer, the German-made anti-air, a mechanized unit, right? Um, yeah, and you only get the max for one card is 7. So, wow, yeah, this is gonna be gross. Artillery, and this is what is this? The Rapier. Yeah, it's not looking too hot, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do the tanks. Let's do the infantry. We're just kind of getting a gauge here, seeing what they've got on the top tier. Um, this is kind of what we need to look at because I mean, yeesh, was embarrassing for them. Maybe they're air superiority fighters, but see, I'm more worried about helos, right? These guys kill infantry probably pretty good. They got that flash cannon there. What this basically does is it like shoots a rocket that explodes and has napalm. Pretty cool. These are shock infantry, so their job is to get in there and mix it up with the enemy infantry. Their tier 1 tile units actually don't look too bad. They've got what the Carl Gustav. They got 10 of them. Nice. ATGM2 Milans, and they got 16. This is yeah, you're talking about killing tanks, man. You are dedicated. Like this guy is, I'm dedicated to killing tanks, right? Outstanding. So this and they got a Cornex. That's longer range, lower accuracy. Well, higher accuracy though. That's weird. Okay, I mean, it's probably a better missile. They go around the same speed, so cool. What else we got? Shock infantry here, 12. Okay, I see you. They've got that MG3 that Hitler's buzzsaw. Really lays down a lot of fire, to strike fear in the heart of the enemy. As regards to transports, I don't see a lot of tracked stuff. They got this. We got 25mm here, no missiles. But this is wheeled, so their infantry is going to be able to get in and out of a lot of situations. Not necessarily the way I like to fight. I like to fight with heavy armored units, but this is not about me. This is about the Turks. So let's start building. We're going to throw in a fob, of course. Our command vehicles, tracked tank, rolling. Ugh. I mean, this is what we got. So any kind of artillery, bomb, loosely thrown grenades probably gonna take it out. ATGM, whatever. I don't like to take these, so I'm not. We're gonna take this command vehicle here. You get 5 of them. And you got this expensive Leopard. No, we're gonna take the aerial. Oh, that's not even a command vehicle. We could do the. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do this guy. I really don't like doing this because you gotta micro them, but I will do that. Right? I like to be able to land the helo and just not worry about them, right? Because this is a logistics vehicle, right? Ooh, got a truck, uglier truck. It carries. Let's see what they carry. So this guy, he carries 500 liters of stuff, and the Jupiter carries 1,000 for 20. We're gonna take the Jupe. Just because I really only use them for gas. If I really need to do some heavy stuff, we'll use that. Alright, so we've got our component there. We'll jump to the tanks. Remember, the way I like to build is you need to be able, just imagine a triangle that can combat some level of tank, infantry, and aircraft at the same speed. with mobility. Mobility will be in the middle. Mobility will be in the middle of that triangle. So if the mobility of your tank killing or infantry killing units kind of all need to go the same. So if you got units that are relatively the same speed, it helps you in your micro significantly. One's not lagging or leading the other getting out of position. We are gonna take, since they only got one card of them, we're gonna take a lot of these, and we're also. I'm reluctant, man. It's so expensive for one tank, and it's like a standard tank. It's like it could get taken out. There goes 154 or 152 points right there. So we're not going to take that. We're going to keep Mr. Tank, Leopard, and we're going to go basically double Leopard. Like, we're in there. So already 30 units of tanks is basically going to be a Leopard build. Do we want some cheapos? 36, we want to be cheaper than that. For 20 points, this isn't necessarily the worst. It's not going to drain your fuel too much. The speed's okay. And you get 41 rounds, which, you know, you want to set them somewhere and, like, pump, you know, kill infantry. Because, again, they don't have a lot of, oh, well, this guy looks pretty good. I just see the card, and I, like, instantly think Chieftain. Like, British tank, World War II. But, okay. This is not bad, right? So we've got, one card of these. You get 12 trained. Goes at 60. Yeah, so this is not bad. This is not bad. So let me just check the other chieftain then. It is actually a patent, so we'll take this guy. It's not exactly the cheap tanks that you'd think, you know. We might find some. Okay, so clearly, to go that speed that we're talking, we're going to have to take this, guys. And you only get one of them. So you have to be like really like Johnny on the spot with them, right? Clearly long range AA. We're taking the Hawk, baby. We're gonna take the 3. Normally they just sit behind the line. They might get sniped. The repairs are just too slow. Like, look at that, 35 kilometers. Trying to chase a helicopter, if they see you, yeah, you know, you might catch a airplane slipping. It doesn't look like it's radar guided, so infrared. It could be a little trickster on a helo. You just set it somewhere. I don't want to really take it. This looks interesting. Look at this behemoth right here. It's got a dump truck on it. Nice. So I like the MLRS. I don't like how I have to micro a whole bunch. So we'll like run the wheeled smirch basically. No, we're gonna take the behemoth, right? We got space in here. We're gonna take the behemoth. Let's take this big boy. We're gonna take 3 of them. We're gonna take the smirchy, 5 of them. Volume is always better. And we got one more slot. We'll take the I'm gonna call him the poop repair, because man, like the stats on this thing are horrible. It's the last card, right? Cool. So recon, probably one of the most important in the game. Most important items. If you can't hit what you can't see. You got these commando heavies with this Firehawk, right? Looks like it's got a Hellfire. It's not fire and forget though, so you're gonna have to keep that guy on target to actually hit that tank. But it shoots at 3150, so you know it's a good trade-off, right? I can shoot you at way far away, but I can't shoot and scoot. What else we got? Cougar with a Gatling gun. Ooh, in a Puma. That sounds fun. That could be a good take. What else we got? Ooh, those. Yeah, those. Okay. So for the recon, do we have any infantry that's already used? Okay, no. For the recon, we're gonna go with something that can keep up with the tanks or fly over the tanks. The recon is also another area that leaves something to be desired in the Turkish deck. We're gonna take you for land recon. Ugh, I mean, it's not the best. I mean, you're looking at a good, very good optics down here. Very good, right? Very good. Anything better than very good? Doesn't look like it, except for like the infantry maybe. Good, and so yeah, this is what we got, ladies and gents. We're taking the He can keep up with the tanks. I just need his eyeballs, right? But I just need his eyeballs. So weird. Charles Manson. So we're gonna take this teardrop chopper, hardened, nice. Only 7 of them. We're not gonna be using it a lot. Cornets. We need. We'll take some guided cornets. Just kind of park them in the forest if it comes down to it. No mortar. Cheap patents for 23. Yes, ma'am. We'll take them. And some ACV. Also, more cheap units. We'll take them, right? Just to have a cheap complement. Ooh, now this is something that I can dig, right? Your rolling component right here for support, since they're lacking in AA, this could be, they got 2 cards of it, so we will actually pull a whole 2 cards. This is Infrared, Fire and Forget, 2800 against Helos. This probably might be a good substitute for the anti-air component. Glad we found that. That's pretty cool. If this was Fire and Forget, I would actually take this. But it's not Fire and Forget. So, the same accuracy, punching power. You also got to consider that this is, selected please, top attack. So because it's top attack, that 15 AP power is actually going on the top. And normally the top of tanks is not so good. So instead, I do want to take it. I won't risk it over that or that. I want to be able to hit a tank if you catch him slipping. We'll get rid of this guy and we'll put him in there. Yeah, and we'll make him harden so he doesn't poop. All right, Helos. This thing definitely got 2 cards. We're taking them all up, right? I think this is gonna be the way that we, because we don't have a lot of tanks. We're gonna deal with this like offset of killing tanks. We got 1 card of this. We're gonna take as many as we can. Why? Because it's got these Fire Forget anti-air missiles. We got to get creative with the anti-air units because the enemy might spawn like a whole bunch of helos, and if you lose a unit of anti-air, like you get flanked or something, then we're gonna have a bad day, right? We're gonna take a ton of seed because we want to get our tanks in a position to knock out the enemy seed as fast as possible. We can get our helos to kind of do the job of knocking out the enemy tanks because we don't have a lot of them. Like, we only have 42 tanks, and the Russians can field like hundreds sometimes. So you want to be able to knock them out. But our biggest worry is aircraft. So what else has the ability to knock out a helo? We're going to take this 1 air superiority, and then we're going to take this block that has these, and we're gonna take 5 of them, right? If you're going against us, you're gonna get bombed from the air. I think I'm gonna use a lot more air power too. This one, look at that, 5 carpet bombing units. I might just call in like recon and air units and just bomb the mess out of the enemy, right? How lucky would we be if we did that, right? Now infantry. We haven't neglected the infantry. I'm just not feeling the infantry. I'm looking for the drone though. Do they have that drone here? No, they don't. I know in the Israeli deck, they have the drone, but here they do not have the drone for the Turks. So it's unfortunate, but we're gonna take care of the deck anyway. Right? We're gonna make it happen. Ooh, that is fancy. Look at that. These guys can get it done. They are regular. I don't want to take the Firehawk for these guys. So we'll take the Firehawk for the elite guys to protect them. And they can get in buildings and do their top tier 1 stuff. You get 2 of them. So we'll take 9 veterans and a Skyhawk. And do we want to take this? You want this? Which one's faster? 250. 250. What is it? What is this? 300. Yeah, we're gonna take this Lynx, man. Get them out there quick if they need to. And these will be the elite, right? Because they're for 50 points. That's not bad, right? You get a fast chopper, and you get a good unit. Cool. All right. Keep coming to the bottom here. Yeah, I want these guys. So with these guys, We'll probably take them in something with, yeah, like a heavy hitting ATGM or, jeez, it is rough, man. You guys are confident. Like we don't need big guns out here. We got spirit. Um, so I might not have to micro as much. I might take them in aerial, right? And that's we're gonna just like to bomb the enemy and slow them down. That could be pretty profitable. So we might sacrifice a couple air units to actually get our infantry into position, and we'll take a lot of air units. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna basically get our we're gonna have fast moving infantry, um, and like helicopters and stuff, and like fast moving, uh, like in helos. Yeah, we're basically gonna have a helo component, like a paratrooper component. That's how we're gonna offset them not having a whole bunch of um, infantry fighting vehicles, right? Just have everyone go in a chopper. Get in the chopper, right? And we'll line that up for them. Obviously, we probably will take these Cornex teams or ATGM teams. There's 45. You got 8 of them though, so. But in anything fire and forget, they really don't have that fire and forget aspect of them. But the standoff range is super crucial. So what we'll do is we'll take. This is going to be like the fast moving rolling component. We'll take. So can you have 25 millimeter? Yeah. Is it rolling? No, it's tracked. What is this? Ooh. Can you go in one of those? I just need him to be in a chopper, bro. Give me a chopper. No chop. Ooh. Well, but it's already used. Okay. Also, yeah. Ugh, Cornex and these guys cannot get in the chopper. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Because these guys, if they roll out, if they roll to, they're going in the air and their Cornex teams can't support them, that could be a problem. But we gotta make a decision. So we're just gonna take them in Cobras. We'll take 18 Harden because they're really there for the rockets, right? Get your rockets out, big boys. Actually, if they are there for the rockets, I need you to get your rockets off and be accurate. At 50%, that's horrible. And then if you guys both stink, which one do you want? Volume or range? 6, 16. 6 missiles, 16 missiles. Decisions. We're gonna go so I don't have to resupply them as much. We'll go with that, right? Maybe the staying power. Did we forget any sectors? No, we did not. All right. This is what your aircraft looks like. We're gonna be doing a lot of carpet bombing, a lot of it. Tons of seed, right? We're gonna be using our seed constantly to suppress the enemy. Hopefully. Super Cobras are going to be in the fight, popping the enemy helos. These guys with their gnarly missiles, fire and forget, could be very effective. Cycling them back. I mean, they're 94, 95 points. It's really good for tanks, but you have to knock out the AA, right? Our tank component is expensive, but it should be good enough to do the job. It's our recon component that I'm worried about. Being able to spot the enemy before it spots you. And our ability to, we're gonna have to at every engagement beat the enemy there with the infantry before he gets there, and if not, constantly support them with the tanks or with patents and stuff like that, like infantry support vehicles that actually do that job for them. So I think we can do it. We'll do it for Turkey. We'll do it for the new Turks. There it is, saved. We're about to go. Pop that puppy on a skirmish map so you guys can see how it played. We won't do Usan Harbor. Let's do Tropical Jungle. That could be a really good map for this because yeah, like there's basically this center right here and the enemy's gonna come here and you're gonna come here. We could do Hop and Glory, another really good infantry map. Think about it. We're in Turkey, maybe fighting the Russians. It's not gonna be a lot of desert. We'll do the Tropical Thunder. It's not gonna be tropical, but it is gonna be fun. So hopefully I don't get my butt kicked here. I don't have anyone to play with, so we're just gonna play with the Red 4 starter deck medium against Turkey. Here we go. Outstanding. So we are here. There's the map. It's built kind of for infantry on this line right here because the force, and then we're going to take our tanks and maneuver this way. We might have a supporting element out here just because it's so wide and open. So we might, I guess the plan is to drop infantry here, here, basically everywhere on this side of Echo. Have some infantry in Foxtrot and have some infantry here to kind of guard the bridge and support them with some kind of tanks here to, as they come down the road, maybe get some side kills. We need good recon for that, and we're going to be using helos to help offset that too, right? So it's basically going to be an airborne deck with like a fat tank complement. It's going to get spicy, boys and girls. Get ready. We're not going to take the Firehawks just yet. We're going to take the cheapos because we need a lot of, I guess, infantry. The little tip, I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably already know this. If you start the helos in like over the forest, they already start airborne. That's good because it's less time that they need to take off. And if the computer is doing the same thing, or an opponent's doing the same thing, that can be an issue for them because your helicopters beat them to the fight, right? We're gonna take our fat tank component, right? Boom, boom. Basically, four platoons of tanks. We're gonna take the supporting units with them, about 2 of these, and keep the Hawk on the road as much as possible to support. So there's our tank component. Pretty much use most of about half of our points, and we need the helos. We're gonna call in this guy and this guy to do the supporting recon. Recon's very important, right? We need scout defenders here. Scout defender going with you guys. And where the airplanes at? Seed, take 2 of you. We won't do fire and forget. We'll do 1 of you, 2 of you. We might take another seed, yeah. And then the rest is gonna be like super gnarly infantry. So we got the Cougars, because that's really what I'm worried about. I want to pop aircraft and tanks as fast as possible. And you. Yeah, we're going to take as many of you as possible. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. So we only have 1 command vehicle. We're not taking our support. We're really just trying to get our guys in the spot, in the zone, and then hold it from the enemy while our maneuver element kind of takes them out there. We don't have any patents guarding the right like we said we were going to do, so let's do that. Vehicle, maybe a Cornet, a couple patents, and what is this, the Stinger? Yeah, so we'll take that to support them. Yeah, so here we go. Let's get this stuff moving. Yeah. Gonna send you guys this way. You guys go up here, please. And all you tanks. If you want to single select everything, I just select 1 item and then press shift. And it selects them individually. And you can unshift them the same way. Or unselect them by selecting shift while selecting them. And do it the same way. Put you there, put you there, put you there. I kind of spread out that stuff a little bit. Give them advanced orders. I don't expect these guys to hold very well. They probably won't. But I do expect the aircraft to do what they're supposed to do. So we're the seed at. We're calling a whole bunch of seed, 2, and then 1 at a time to kind of get the ball rolling. We got a logistics vehicle for gas that we use our logistics vehicles for gas. So right now I see a buck. Cool. Pop the buck. 2 shots on. We basically are waiting for the enemy. There's the enemy. Hi enemy. And we're just gonna bomb the living existence out of the enemy. We are. If we can get a pot shot in on that. Where's our recon? We're gonna use our scout defender. Put you here. Micro is gonna become a problem, right? Already we're seeing. I don't know what's shooting at him. He dropped his bomb, but he didn't hit, so that's a failed mission there. All right, where are the tanks at? Everything's here, so we might go in for a super raid. They can't shoot us all down. We're gonna drop it. We're gonna super drop right here, boys. Take out the enemy. Followed on by a helo rush here. Popping the enemy. The Tunguska is gonna eat us alive, but we've got to evac. Bombs away. Yeah, we got that block. Took out some units. Lost 1 aircraft. Cool beans. I'm not sure if we actually destroyed the Tunguska, but we're gonna keep up the good work here. It looks like we did destroy the Tunguska, so we're gonna call in our cheap helos to do the job. Well, we got our expensive helo over there attacking cheap stuff, so we're gonna call him back to refuel because we need him to not suck, right? We need him to pick better targets. Cool. Bring them forward. They're gonna get ambushed too. Looks like we just popped some helos. We're gonna have him pop the tanks. Ooh, AA's over here. So they've got some sort of AA right there. I don't think they're supported by tanks, so we're gonna deal with that. It looks to be a Strela. Just kind of peeking out. What is this? A whole slew of tanks. All right, so you guys stop here and get in like some kind of battle formation. But yeah, as soon as they come out, they're gonna get popped by my tank. So that's good. I need my recon over here. Thank you. Scout defender, go over here. Scout defender over here. We need more recon. Come on, cheapies, get your butt in action. What are you doing? There's a column of tanks here. We're gonna spread it out because they're trying to maneuver. Catch a tank slipping. Here come the tanks coming down the road. Now, it could be an issue with. I mean, my tanks are still doing a great job of kind of hitting the side armor of the enemy. We're gonna try to maneuver over here, catch them on the side flanks here, but we're doing a good job. I mean, oh, don't close ranks, just keep shooting. We see the enemy. I mean, it's gonna be hard for my helos to get kind of close without us taking out the AA. We could call the Ardian on them. Let's see, prime targets. Hit the T-64s, please. We are taking some damage with the tanks, but we might be able to sneak our infantry across. Who knows? All right. So our tanks are doing good. It is a stand-up fight here. We did kind of catch the enemy a little bit unawares because they're going down these streets, and we lost a whole platoon of tanks. But, you know, they're meaty tanks, right? That's their job, is to take hits and give them back. I don't think they want to die, though. But we're going to maneuver around. So, we got some sort of recon. We can see the enemy. Let's see if... can we scout defend? Like, what's the range on this guy? 31. Yeah, I'm not hitting him with a missile. His missiles are gonna definitely reach my helo. Like, if I could outrange him, I could pop the helo. But hey, if we pop the Tunguska with the tanks, than it is. So we just did pop the Tunguska. I'm gonna do a scout defender flyover and see what we can see. But I need to get gas up there ASAP. Come on, Gassy. Get up there. Get up there, boy. Boom. Look at that. Making good progress. The Cobras are, see, look at this. Like, this is a huge micro problem, right? The AA for this group is Cobras, and they're quick, boy. So we have a lot of got a lot of tanks there. We're gonna call in our seed because they're ready. 2v2. Boom, boom. We need more points, but I need more aircraft. Ooh. Could calling that in. We're gonna call our air superiority fighter in. Cause we don't know. Ooh, popping them. Yeah, these motor whatever, they got the Spetsnaz out here. We're gonna support them. Put you in the forest to take out the tanks. Yeah, they're just getting popped. Call you over there to get support from them, and we're just gonna keep feeding it, right? Boom, boom. You need to go over here, please. I'm gonna give these guys advanced orders to kind of scout forward for any other infantry. You'll put him right here, right? Move the infantry forward. Oh, there's a command vehicle. Nice. So put a scout defender there. Put a scout defender there. We're gonna hunt him down with some cheapos. And we've pushed pretty far. We've killed like 3,000 of the enemy. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way this is going pretty so far. I was not expecting to kind of get them all on this road here, but it does help when you have your infantry forward, your recon forward. You can move through buildings with confidence. See, there's an AA unit, a scout defender right there. Boom, boom. He's going down, but not before we try to bomb his butt. We're also calling another recon over there, see if we can get eyes on him. Clear him out over here. So the enemy is doing really good at actually their own AA defense, right? Which is good. Good for the enemy, bad for me. We're going to try to take this position because we already got infantry forward. And here we go. Ooh, they're trying to shoot at a Patton. Do your job, Cobra. Get in there. Somebody's going to pop him. Get in there. Oh, alright. So to keep the tanks moving, gave him gas. Now we're going to give him gas. And we're going to keep him moving. He's already got advanced orders. See, the Cornex and the gas have already kind of slowed down. They got the spotted Gulf. We'll let them have it. We want to cut their entry off at Juliet. So we're going to continue calling in seed here. Maybe they'll bite. And if they don't, we're going to drop some bombies on them. Carpet bomb the snot out of that spot that we saw him shoot from, which I believe is right there. We're shooting in the dark, but we're gonna see if we can hit some stuff. Got some seed coming in. They are flying over. Let's see if they here pop him and then we just eval out. We did take a hit. We lost another bird, and we missed. So these bombing runs are risky, but at the same time, right, if we can connect, then, you don't know what you're taking out, right? You could be taking out a whole slew of stuff. Because it looks like they're bunching up. Pushing, good with the Air Force. But we're going to keep him. Keep our guys still pushing that direction, because maybe we can, our infantry's good in the forest. So push out the leopards out in front. Kind of keep some kind of formation here. Now you notice my tanks got recon, tanks, and then AA, right? So he's gonna shoot the right, and then he's gonna get this guy with his Vulcan cannon. Hopefully, we're capturing some cool stuff. You can group quick no G group. Not advised. he is losing this one, so we're gonna call him back because he's done his job. He's gonna take his place, go up there, and we're just kind of slowly advancing. We do need some infantry to kind of clean out this part, but we're gonna do it with the elite infantry so they get the job done. Hopefully, they didn't get taken out by some like random AA from the enemy. We'll see. But we got our units supported, so let them come. All right, boom. So the Turks, not bad. You know, you just gotta, if you got lemons, play with, you know, lemonade. We're gonna send them in because we're gonna be supported by aircraft. Continue to suppress the enemy. Can we buy another bomber? Yes, we can. Nice. So we need to find the enemy. We're gonna do some cheap throwaway stuff, some rocket stuff. Right there's the enemy right there. Get him gassing up those guys. Get them gassing up whoever's forward. We're calling a buck, and we're gonna pop them. They're calling another one. We're gonna pop that one too. All right, so we've got our rockets guys coming in around the back. Get them out of there. Cool. So they did their job, right? Get them out so they don't get hit by anything. We still think there's like a Strela over here, but we're gonna use infantry to kind of scout that out. Look at that. There's a Strela. So he got away, but now he's not a target of interest because we don't need him. So kind of I mean, I don't like Russian helicopters in there, but whatever it takes to get the job done. Hawk's pretty much, you know, ghosty. Call him back. Who? Yeah. All right. So we're pretty much wrapping this up. We're calling it our infantry to kind of go through the forest here. They are fast. That's why it's good to kind of wait for them last, because if you call in the cheaper units, they are slower. Where this guy, he goes. So the computer surrenders. Like I was saying, some of the cheaper guys, they go slower, like they're 20 and he goes at 30. Took literally 13 minutes, 88% kills, 10% casualties. Not bad. You know, the buck got popped. We wanted to use the air power. The F block, F-16 block 30 actually took out 2 Tunguskas. So props to him for actually getting those bombing kills. I think he got popped doing it. These other vehicles got hit with the F4 bombs. The tanks did really good. The Cornex guys, the anti-air, you know, just kind of spreading them out. But notice, I'm not really the best player. You know, I've seen a lot of guys play very well at this game. But when you support your units, it does make it easier to manage when you're not looking, in case something comes on the horizon. Because, you know, if you don't catch it and then he flies over a whole bunch of helos, you're kind of screwed, right? The Leopard 2A4s did really good. Collectively, they were taking on a whole slew of T-64s. I'm glad. It would have been nice to have the infantry do most of the heavy lifting there, but we just got a good position. Patent support did okay. Cool. Yeah, more leopards here. Nice. I like to send my tanks in the thick of a battle to kind of give you guys something to like. Losses, 670 points worth of losses. Took some Cougars. Took a couple losses there. You know, the aerial, the quick movers. Leopard 4 got a hit. T-64s, BVs. Really good tanks, man. T-80s, T-64s, and a couple other Helo Scout Defender ran out there and got popped, right? But yeah, so this is props to Turkey for giving Ukraine the Bakhtar TB2 drone that's wreaking absolute havoc on Russian anti-air units and reconning for those guys. This is a game, but you know, in lieu of real warfare, war doesn't help most people. So you know, I don't know why that's a de facto position, but it's good to, you know, play games and enjoy the game. So thank you guys for joining me. This is Desert Fox, encouraging you to Absolutely get in the Vanguard. Get in the Vanguard, guys. All right. Have a good day and goodbye.